Welcome back, everybody, to the final match of the Neighbor Star League. We are down here live at the Next Gen Arena. My name is Valdez. Joined with me is Moonglade. And Maru made it look easy against TY. Is he going to make it look easy against Dark?
Probably not, Valdez. It is quite the matchup. Dark already showing some insane ZVT, taking down TY, barely losing to Dream in a pretty big series. And Maru, I mean, he has had big series of his own in TVZ in recent times, specifically IEM Taipei, where he lost 4-3 to Life in the Grand Finals. One of the best Zergs in the world.
This is about as good of a match you can get. Like, we were hoping for this matchup out of all the other different matchups, the different players, since the beginning. And we finally get to see it here in the final match.
Yeah.
I think Dark is going to take this. And I think it's going to be very close, but I would still give Dark that advantage. But first, let's talk about the maps before we get into that.
Let's talk about the maps. I mean, Catalina and Nimbus banned out from Dark again. Overgrowth and King Sejong banned out from Maru. So we have Foxtrot, Deadwing, and Merry-Go-Round.
I think those are the same bans that TY actually did against Dark as well.
Yeah, I kind of think you're right. But it is going to lead to these big maps. Foxtrot possibly can go a bit later, though. It's not that much of a big map. Deadwing is the big map, and then Merry-Go-Round, a much smaller, possibly much more aggressive map once again. So some pretty interesting maps. We're going to start off with Foxtrot this time, which I like a lot. Gonna mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, you got to mix those maps up.
Let's see what position Dark gets this time. Let's see if he actually gets a disadvantaged position. Because I feel like every map so far where the possibility of a bad position, he hasn't got it yet. Not twice. A Merry-Go-Round twice.
Yeah.
And Foxtrot at least once, I think.
Yeah, I think just once. Well, guys, this is going to be unbelievably close. Make sure you're spreading the word out there on the social networks about this crazy match. It's the final match, set number 1, here at Foxtrot Labs, Dark versus Maru. Down here in the bottom left in the red, the Zerg player from SK Telecom T1. He is Dark.
And up here in the top right, we do have the Terran player Maru defeating TY handily in the last match 2-0.
He looks so focused this time. You know how I said there was a little bit of a smirk when he was going up against TY? No smirk this time.
No smirk.
I didn't see it.
No, he's here to kill.
He was actually like staring lasers through that monitor. Uh-oh. I have a feeling like both of these players are extremely, extremely dedicated to winning this match. They want this so badly.
Well, man, it's do or die. They have no other option. If they want to stay in this tournament, they got to win it. And
it's
pretty
just like
decent positions for Dark once again.
Yeah, quite nice. He did go down to Dream, actually, in the same exact positions on this map.
That is true.
And Maru was watching those games, I am sure.
Ooh, we're going to be starting things off with the 15 pool from Dark on this map. We do know what he likes to do with this 15 pool. He likes to go for 6 slings early.
He's been doing that pretty consistently.
Yeah, he likes to try some tricky play, try and get in there, do some damage to the CC, slow down the SCVs. I don't think Maru's the kind of person to go for more than 1 Reaper as well. So maybe there's a bit more of an opening against Maru compared to what Dream did. 3 Reapers obviously can really dominate the map, defend against any amount of Zerglings.
Yeah, very true. I don't know, man. I'm like really feeling excited for this match. I just want to like talk about it a bit more, even though we've already started. It's just like
keep talking, man.
Maru, he goes down to Dream first, right? That's got to be a huge blow. Then he goes up against TY and crushes him, and now he's like, this is my chance. This is the real match. TY was just like a roadblock, but here I am at my destination. Whereas Dark, he goes down to his teammate, who I know he said before that he thinks he's better than Dream, and Dream takes him out. That's embarrassing. We see him get totally crushed by that in the booth, and now he's here up against Maru, another huge opponent, a guy who plays so well against Zergs in the first place. as he just barely lost a life in the finals at IEM.
Yeah, well, this is kind of like the match everyone would be expecting and waiting for, especially these guys. They'd be looking at it and be like, okay, finally we get to play our match. The match that was meant to be the winner's sort of final match. And now they finally get to play, but it's the loser finals, and one of them has to go home, surprisingly. Sure, none of them were expecting this. And actually, more than one Reaper coming out for Maru. Making 2, but he runs into the second one, and he's going to get nothing done with these Zerglings whatsoever.
That's so unfortunate. I actually love this out of Maru. He saw Dream use this pretty effectively against Dark, and now he's doing it himself. He's like, oh, I can do that. You know, I can mix my play up a bit here.
Not a bad option.
And Dark at the same time, he only makes 4 lings. So himself also mixing it up slightly.
He's going for a couple less, yeah. A bit less of an investment, which is probably a good idea, to be honest, considering it was a big risk. I think Dark should be okay against it just the same. He is going to have 2 queens in the natural for it. Gets that second creep queen out very quickly. Zergling speed, though, is going to be a while away. Ooh, look at this. 1 queen on the high ground as well. So he can block it off if he wants to, but he doesn't choose to.
Oh, man.
And that is a big mistake, I feel. We could see some drones go down.
Yep, already 1 drone going down, gets a second one. Some more lings do pop out here, even forcing 6 more lings on the back of this. And losing 3 drones now. He's splitting up his Reapers to try to save them. He will save, it looks like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Get away.
Oh, will he even save 2 of them? Queen's going to try and take this one out. Oh, I think they're all gone, Valdez. Wow.
Oh, man. You were watching the good screen, man. You saw the health bars. I didn't see anything.
Oh, I should have said something about that. I completely forgot no one had any idea. Yeah, they were all on pretty low for a while there, and then caught behind the natural. There's no real easy way down past the natural, so quick kill there. And the third is going to go down very safely this time. No threat whatsoever of any cancel, any damage.
One of those unfortunate times where the health bars are actually better.
Yeah.
But our Observer doing our best job to try to target those guys and get those down in the bottom right for you. Third hatchery coming down here. Some more lings, you know, that were kind of forced out, but Dark's going to try to make something happen with them, I guess. Maybe just some scouting possibly. And using the rest here to just try to break down some rocks.
We are going to see that transition into Hellion Banshee for Maru. So he's pretty much doing exactly the same sort of style that Dream was doing against Dark. We even see that fast third CC. Just finished the orbital. And it is going to be Bio behind this, as expected from Maru.
Yeah. No sneaky mech play.
Not yet. Not yet. Gonna have some hard work ahead of him, though, if he wants to try to do any damage with Hellion Banshee against already 3 queens, decent creep spread, and a lot of Zerglings.
Seemed like that Ling wanted to get in the main there. Does get rerouted to see the fact that there is a wall. He's not going to be let in. Do you see Stim getting started here? And now Maru's going to try to move out, possibly with these Hellions, towards the third base and maybe send the Banshee in the back towards the natural.
And already 3 spores come down for every base, so this Banshee's not going to find too much. Good positioning on it. And once again, Dark. Kind of only on 2 gas right now, surprisingly. It's a bit less, 1 less than we normally see from him in this kind of stage of the game.
He's just trying to make you even angrier, Moonblade. I think that's what's going on here.
Well, I mean, I can't be angry at this guy. He's clearly infinity times better than me.
For now.
For now.
Until Moonblade makes his return to pro gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can beat Dream again. We'll have to see. Some more Hellions coming in towards the third base. What defenses he got? Those queens actually out of position a bit here.
Ooh.
But the Lings following up, and they're kind of
now they're
stuck
trapped
up here.
Yeah. No way out here. Going to trade with his Lings as much as he can. And that's going to give even more relief to Dark on the map. He knows he has no map control for Maru at this point. He's lost essentially all his Hellions. Safely drain up his third base. Get the gases in his main and natural, perhaps. And we finally see Aspire go down. And 1-1 has finished up. But he doesn't have enough gas for 2-2 because he did get those gases so late.
Yeah, and he's got a pretty big bank here of minerals, so he's going to sink a lot of those into his lings, in fact. As he does finally get up those gases. He's taken all 6 at this point. And he's got 6 queens out on the map. That is so many. Part of the reason why we see Dark so good at this creep spread is because he has so many queens. Very good for the defense as well, spreading that creep. Do see a small task force of Lings heading towards the third base of the Terran. Or in the direction. There we go.
No bunker as well, mind you, on that third base. So if the units stop rallying there, that is a massive vulnerable position for counterattacking.
This is kind of just Dark's thing. He loves to do this all the time against Terran's third bases. Baneling speed, right when it finishes, you make 5 or 6 Banelings. But hold that thought, a big surround there on the Marines. They are going to be pushed back, and here we go. I mean, Maru's already ready there with a big wall, but getting some decent hits actually on a lot of those Marines, so not the worst trade.
Not too bad at all. If he chooses not to make a bunker at all, I feel like one day we're going to see a big attack go in there, and it's going to do more than it should. Simply because there's just nothing there to really attract the fire. The focus fire. Once again, getting rid of this creep spread. But the army could get wiped out pretty easily from all these Banelings.
He's got to be so careful right now. Widowmines, they do not burrow and they do not go off. He takes down both of them, and he's got a lot of Banelings behind this. Really nice spread here by Maru, though. And a lot of the Banelings actually going down. Not the best hits here. And only some Lings and some Mutas to defend against this Maru. Some incredible splits here, actually.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Maru, though, he was not streaming across the map with his bios, so he's got units kind of far away. They're kind of getting into position now. Banelings are nearly finished. Going to need those Banelings for a lot of bio kills. There's so many coming his way. More and more. Streaming across the map now.
Yeah, he really needs more Banelings. He's morphing them right now.
Maru has really found his timing, his rhythm. All he needs to do is keep pushing the tempo, keep doing damage, keep trading. And if he can keep doing that while he gets rid of the creep spread towards his third base, I think Maru might be able to just trade simply too effectively. Here we go again, though.
Some better Baneling hits there, but then again, he needs more. He's got 3 more. He's got a lot of Lings on the way. He's definitely going to be looking to be morphing more and more Banelings here. He's trying to just hold on 4 bases. We do see a scan by Maru up there in the top left. I'm not sure if he's actually scouted that bottom right base there.
Yeah, I don't
may assume that Dark is on 3 bases.
He actually just scouted it with a Marine running down there, so he knows exactly that there is a 4th base.
And now he's looking to drop it.
Yep. The creep's gonna give it away pretty big though. And once again, we are seeing not the best Widowmine hits.
Yeah, and a couple of them get cleaned up as well. This may push Maru back off the creep. And this drop is coming in at the 4th. Has Dark actually realized this? I'm not sure. He's sending those Mutas down there now.
Yeah, it looks like he's finally figured it out, but that's not... That should be enough. Maybe not.
Well, with some Link support, it should be enough.
Yeah, it should be enough.
Maru trying to push at the front. At the same time, he knows a lot of Dark's forces are out of the way here.
He's trying to find his way in. He is 2-2 against the 1-2 of Dark. Dark only got +1 in his carapace. So units are still pretty easy to kill at this point. No 4th base on the map so far for Maru. Got to start thinking about transitioning soon, and he is.
A lot of Banelings caught out here.
Puts one down now. And with that Thor, might be a bit better of a fight here.
Trying to stream forward, possibly get some Widowmine hits with some Lings. Some free medevacs given there, actually. One may get away here. That'll be about it.
Here we go. Big engagement from Dark. He should be able to clean this up. We are going to see a pickup.
Yeah, and a lot of those Marines are actually caught out there. And the Mutas are on the chase right now. He's got to be careful only about the Widowmines, but he may be able to put on more pressure now. He's got a lot of Lings to follow this up.
Still, that's a lot of medivacs for this bio. And if there's only Ling and Muta, then there's no way he can fight. There's too much healing. The upgrades are too much of an advantage for Maru at this point. He needs Banelings with this composition.
Maru could actually get +3 to armor right now. I'm not sure if that's a mistake. He's got more than enough gas.
Yeah. He definitely should get it, but I mean, like, the +3 attack is by far the most important. It's the one that's going to give your Marines the advantage over Lings and Mutas. And as well as focusing down hatcheries and whatnot. Maru, I feel like, really has the momentum there. He's really got the advantage here. Dark is being forced to kind of play defensively. He's forced into kind of going really late game again. This hatchery's going to be cancelled, no doubt about that.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to stay up here. Even putting forward a very forward Widowmine here, possibly just get some damage here on that mineral line.
Oh my
really
god.
Nice hit. 6 drones going down. Some Banelings being caught out here now.
Yeah,
not the greatest hits.
Banelings versus Marauders, never a good thing. He's throwing them in. He's going behind with a lot of Lings, but still.
Oh, those Marines, huge splits up there, up the ramp.
It's not enough, Valdez. I think we're going to see him tap out. There's simply too much bio in this situation. Oh, and so many Widow Mines.
No Banelings in the mix. He's going to lose this hatchery as well. And if that's not GG, I don't know what is. Right now, Maru up to 4 bases pretty safely.
Yeah, he is looking unstoppable now. Streaming across the map. Just going to help end this game. Going to try fight on the ramp. There's still a lot of Marauders in this mix that are going to absorb a lot of Banelings, slow them down.
Yeah. Maru just a god with the splitting. It's really hard to just go straight up head-to-head with Maru, engaging over and over again. And GG is called. Dark will lose the game, and Maru takes game number 1. And I said I favor Dark here, but Maru's looking super solid right now.
The Valdez curse is real.
I don't know. I'm beginning to rethink this as well. Like, Dark is a very strong player, but Maru has a lot more experience. You know what I mean? He's been around the world and back. He has a lot of titles as well, just getting 2nd place there at IEM Taipei, the most recent one. And this guy is looking super solid.
Yeah, he's pretty much the same kind of level as Dream, I guess, in the matchup. Dream, like, always looking fantastic in ZVT, but Maru, man, he's been a beast for a long time. And he made that look pretty easy by the end of it, you know?
Yeah, he really did. Just the splits, like, it's almost weird to say, but they kind of look like Salvation splits from the other night in Pro League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salvation had some insane